Dear students, today I want to discuss the topic of materials management in our operations management subjects. Before discussing of this particular concept, we already know the importance of materials in a manufacturing process, especially. On that, materials management plays a very vital role. As from the concept, it is a scientific technique which is used with the planning, organizing, and controlling a flow of materials. And these are initial purchase through and for the internal purpose of operations. Okay, the particular raw materials will be come from the different places. At the same time, the industries are also maintain effective inventory controls. In this, materials management plays a very vital role. As from this particular curriculum, there are some elements in a materials management. As from the diagram, I discuss about the demand estimation, procurement, receipt and inspection, storage, issue and use, maintenance and repairs, consideration and disposal. Okay, as from the first category is how much raw materials are required as from the estimation. As per the market demands, they are going to be purchased the effective raw materials, which is very useful for the manufacturing process. Then the next category is procurement is nothing but the collecting by way of purchasing of different raw materials. Collection of raw materials very important. And third, and inspection, if there is any qualitative standards, if there is any issues will be there in the inspection or examinations process, they can identify the damage and other disqualitative of raw materials. Then the next category is storage of raw materials is also very important. In some category of product manufacturing, some raw materials will be stored in some particular temperatures, which may be a perishable or non-perishable nature. So storaging parameter is also important. And issue and use, how much of raw materials are required, how much quantity is required as per the production process. In this stage, can be identified. If there is any problems will be there in the maintenance. In previous classes in third unit, we already discussed about the different types of maintenance. It's two types: preventive maintenance and breakdown maintenance. In the maintenance concept, they are going to be identify how many resources of raw materials are required. The next one is consideration, means that the importance of raw materials. If there is any raw materials, in not only from the disposal point of view, any particular uh, manufacturing process, disposal management is also plays a very vital role. As the government will be give the permission for any industry, they can also mention the disposal of their particular unnecessary items. They have to mention that. Is a better example of disposal of raw material. We are using different sports shoes and shirts and trousers. So these are all the disposal items of different plastic. Okay, these are the different examples. The disposal uh, should be in a reengineering process, either a reengineering process point of view, otherwise is disposal point of view. Any particular platform is required. So in that MRP, material requirement planning, so the concept is it is designed to act the manufacturer to the inventory for the production management. Okay, it means that the manufacturer means that the production management should identify the how much raw materials are required in a production process. So the objective of this particular MRP, material requirement planning, is to availability of production is identified as per the how much production levels is required. As per their requirement, they can maintain effective material requirement planning. Then next objective is identifying the lowest possibility of raw materials handling. Okay, already discussed in the first unit the importance of EOQ, the importance of different inventory levels. Then the manufacturer should identify the minimum uh, possibility of suppliers prices. Okay, they can identify the lowest possibility of pricing of suppliers. They are maintaining good contract between from the manufacturer and the supplier. Then third objective is manufacturing activities and delivering the product on schedule in a purchasing activities. Okay, maintaining good efficient manufacturing activities and delivery schedules within a time. They have to mention the sorry, they have to manufacture the whatever the products. There are some particular steps in a materials requirement planning, so it should be classified in three steps. First step is identify requirements. Second step is running MRP. MRP means material requirement planning. Then third one is forming the suggestions. Then in this first step is they can identify the how much raw materials are required as from the quantitative. So first one is in a quantitative on hand, which means how many raw material stock are available at present now in the industry point of view. The production manager should maintaining proper records. The next one in quantity on place of purchasing order, quantity on open purchasing order. Okay, they are how much order they are going to give the suppliers of different raw materials, because in any manufacturing of industries, they to purchase one category, to manufacture one category of products, they must be required different raw materials. Let's take the example in a sugarcane industries. The basic raw material is sugarcane. Then instead of sugarcanes, there are some particular other components are required, like calcium, which may be come from animal bones, and different chemical components are required for the manufacturing of sugar in a sugarcane industries. That's why I mentioned in a open purchase order. Then next one is quantity in manufacturing. They can identifying the production manager should identify the especially how much quantity is required in a present manufacturing process. If there is any delay, they have to maintain that. Okay, delay of raw materials in industry which plays a very vital role, stoppaging of working condition, which going to be impact on the which going to be negative from the industry point of view for the delay of for the delay of products. Then quantity in existing orders. As from the orders, these are the quantitative products are available or not. They have to maintain the quantity forecasted, how much raw materials are required for the future point of view. They are going to be forecasted in our operations management. We already discussed the demand forecasting, means that identifying the uh, for identifying the future requirement of a product in a present situation. They can identify that quantity forecast is the one better example. You can take that the thermal power plants, the available stock of coal is quantity forecasted, because if there is any non-availability of coal in future point of view, they are maintaining proper stocking of minimum 10 to 15 days for coal, because of any future manufacturing delay problems. They are maintaining some spare of raw materials which is necessary, they can maintain it. So these are all identify the requirements of materials requirement planning. Then next one is running MRP, materials requirement planning. Actually it is categories into three types. So which is three types means the critical items, expensive items, and delay items. Okay, in a critical items is nothing but the particular raw materials, means that maintenance is a top priority, which is mandatory for the manufacturing process. Without any delay, they are going to use those particular raw materials. So that is the classification. Expend these items means need to be spent up, which means when compared to critical items, it is not that important, but it is also important for the effective raw material, effective product manufacturing. And delay items means that it may not be required, it may be not vital importance, but by using of this particular delay of materials which going to be increase efficiency. So as on the category should be classified three types. And whereas in a forming the suggestions point of view, the first one is identifying the manufacturing orders. Okay, manufacturing orders. Second one is purchasing orders. Then third one is uh, various reports. Okay, from the manufacturing orders, we are all known that the uh, manufacturing orders, the manufacturer is going to be manufactured the product as per the market requirements. So by collecting of different customers, not only direct customers, their business wholesalers, retail, as per their expectations, they are going to be manufacture the products in a different categories point of view. And in a manufacturing orders also, we can know in a different types of production: job order, batch order, and mass production. As from the necessity and market condition, the manufacturer is going to be manufactured some specific quantitative of products only, not maximum, not minimum. If there is maximum, the demand is greater than supply, the price of product is low. If the demand is less than supply, the price of product is high, which is going to be problematic in a monetary terms from the top management point of view, and problematic to the customer's point of view. So as per the manufacturing orders, they are going to be take the consideration. And purchasing orders, so means that collection of different suppliers, raw materials, they are going to be manufacturing the products, and various reports as from the market updation and other scenario point of view, they can identify that. Okay, so this is the MRP, materials requirement planning. In operations management, the flow of raw materials plays a very vital role for the manufacturing of the particular product. Thank you.